again, everyone. Today I am here with a special pen case from Wonder Pens. It is a special collaboration that they did with Superior Labor. And I'd seen these around for a while, but I never really knew where they came from. And then when I looked into it a little while, this is an exclusive to Wonder Pens. They are located in Canada. So they were out of stock for a long time, and they're probably out of stock now. But I did ask for notifications when they were going to be back in stock, and I got a notification on this one and essentially pulled the trigger as soon as I got the email. So I'll tell you sort of the pros and cons of this. So the pouch itself is sort of, they originally were marketing it as sort of a B6 Slim size, but as you can see, so this is up against a B6 Slim Chic Sparrow. It is a little bit smaller, and you obviously cannot fit this in here. I mean, that this is much more slim than that. But some people were kind of confused by that, so they changed it to, I think, just sort of the small wallet size case. So you could, I suppose, slip this inside your B6 Slim. You could do that, certainly with the Chic Sparrow. I have this one kind of chunked up. This is my everyday carry. I have been in this Drummond for the longest time. I can't move out of it. I love it. I'm actually wondering if I should just get rid of all my other B6 Slims that I would swap this out for, because truly this is my current favorite, if nothing else. So I'm going to put that off to the side. I just brought it out for size comparison. So this pen pouch features a pocket here on the front, which you could put fountain pens in. They will fit there quite nicely, actually. So this is a Diamond 580 by TWSBI, and then this is a Lamy 2000. And you could kind of load that up with fountain pens in the front. And then on the inside, so it only has a zipper that goes on two sides here, so it kind of opens up like a little pouch. And then there are some more pen spots, which seem actually pretty generously sized. So you could put all of those in there, and then you could use this as a wallet, or you could put ephemera or whatever in here. I'll show you the different parts, and then I'll tell you what my complaints are, or the things that I wish were a little bit different. So, you could fit a small phone back here, a small smartphone. You could fit cards in here, or you could fit cash back here and cash up here. You could use it as a wallet, or you could just use it as a pen case / ephemera holder, something like that. So my original purpose for getting this was to convert this into my wallet. And the reason why I liked the size is because, so I have, I haven't upgraded my Apple phone in quite some time. I have an Apple 7 Plus. And the 7 Plus in its case is a little bit big, but it fits perfectly inside this pouch. So one of my complaints, though, is I put the phone here, and part of this is because I have, it's not a super chunky case, but it's larger than the phone itself. So I put that in here, and then there was essentially no more space to put anything else. I mean, I suppose I could stretch this out, stretch the leather out, but it was really pushing the limits of what would fit into this little wallet. So, and then I was like, well, if I can't fit my phone and my wallet stuff in it, I'm not sure I really want to use it as a wallet, because that was my main objective. So I tried fitting the phone in the front. It'll also fit in the front with the case on, without anything on the inside. And once you start putting things on the inside, you can't get the phone out, and it's a problem. So I was a little disappointed in that, but that's pretty specific to me. If I had the smaller size phone, it would probably be perfect. And in fact, the next time I get another phone, I might end up getting a smaller model, just because it does get a little unwieldy to carry around the Plus model. So, so now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I mean, it would serve as a pretty good wallet, but the other thing is I have quite a bit of stuff in my wallet. I currently am using a pocket-sized traveler's notebook as my wallet. When I transferred everything over here, it was kind of a tight fit, and then there were some things I couldn't fit. So it's basically, I feel like it's slightly undersized for what I would like to use it for. And that just could be, you know, because it's a sort of a folio style. I think if it had a little more depth on the side, it would be more useful to me. I now have to decide what I want to use it for. I could just use it for pen storage because you can put pens in the back here as well. You could put pens in all of the individual little pouches, here, here, and here. And it will hold, you know, multiple pens with multiple pens in those different locations. So it gets a little tight, but the leather will stretch if that's what you want to do. This is the natural leather color, by the way, the undyed, which already seems a little dark to me, especially compared to some of the other nude colored folios that I have, or traveler's notebooks rather. So, so I love this pen case, or you know, this little case, whatever you want to put in it. But because it didn't really work for my original purpose, I'm having to figure out what to use it for. So, I mean, of course, my default with everything is kind of like, well, maybe I can make it a watercolor setup because, you know, I have so many watercolor palettes. And quite frankly, I don't even use all of the cases I have full of watercolor setups. But I could use it for that. But I really do have to decide. But I just kind of wanted to show this to you because I know it's very popular whenever people can get a hold of it. And I'll put a link down below to the product page on Wonder Pens. Like I said, you can put in the reminder for when they come back in stock, and they're pretty good about doing that. This leather is pretty stiff, but it will soften up. Just from me trying out different setups, it has softened quite a bit. It was a little bit stiffer when I got it. The leather has a really beautiful feel. These are handmade in Japan, so that's really nice. And for what you get, actually, it's a pretty reasonable price for a handmade leather good. So, so I just wanted to show this to you, but also tell you about some of the limitations of this particular style. So, so that you don't go out with a specific purpose in mind and say, I'm going to get that and use it as XYZ, and then it might not work. If you have a fairly minimal wallet setup, or if you're okay with really, really chunking this up, a wallet would probably be a great use for it. I think what I might end up doing is using it in conjunction with a traveler's notebook to kind of hold additional things, including pens. So, so we'll see. To be continued. Once I finally figure out how I want to arrange my setup, I'll probably do a follow-up video and let you know how I am doing that. All right, well, that's all I had for you today. Feel free to subscribe to keep track of future videos on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.